Welcome and thank you for taking time to learn more about the El Dorado Hills Business Park Transportation Plan. In the last part of this three-part series, we will go over relevant transportation plans and some proposed transportation improvements to increase access and connectivity within the business park. For an overview and background information on the transportation plan, make sure to watch part 1 of this video series. Watch part 2 of the video series to learn more about existing conditions in the business park. Transportation is critical in developing a vibrant and thriving community in the El Dorado Hills Business Park area. However, there has not yet been a focused effort to look at transportation planning in the business park. Let's go over some of these transportation plans and how they play a role in addressing the issues within the El Dorado Hills Business Park. In 2004, El Dorado County adopted the General Plan, which provides a framework for the circulation and land use in the business park. The General Plan provides a blueprint for circulation of all modes in El Dorado County and more specifically the roadways serving El Dorado Hills and the business park. The General Plan also outlines land use policies that affect how and where development will happen over its 20-year horizon. In 2012, construction for the Capital Southeast Connector project began, which will ultimately create an expressway between Elk Grove and El Dorado Hills. The Silva Valley Interchange, constructed in 2016, will play a key role in accommodating growth in El Dorado County and has reduced the demand on the primary US 50 interchange at Latrobe Road and El Dorado Hills Boulevard. Additionally, a third interchange is proposed for construction to the west at Empire Ranch Road in Sacramento County that will create additional access for vehicles on US 50 to El Dorado Hills and the business park. The recently adopted El Dorado County Active Transportation Plan outlines trails and paths for pedestrians and bicyclists. The active transportation facilities that will be proposed in the El Dorado Hills Business Park Transportation Plan will ultimately connect to existing pedestrian and bicycle routes in the area, allowing for people not only to recreate but to replace short vehicle trips by walking or bicycling. The 2019 Transit Center study evaluated 6 locations in the El Dorado Hills area to potentially become the county line multimodal transit center. The study outlined steps toward implementation of a regional mobility hub that would bring better transit connections to areas near the business park. The transit center has the opportunity to increase the number of employees of the business park to commute by transit. The El Dorado Hills Business Park Transportation Plan will identify opportunities to connect the proposed transit center with options for walking, biking, or even a dedicated shuttle. Finally, the Sacramento-Placerville Transportation Corridor includes a proposal for a regionally significant trail connecting Placerville to Folsom. The expansion of the El Dorado Trail will not only attract visitors to experience the recreational opportunities that El Dorado County has to offer, but it's also the type of amenity that the new generation of worker is looking to live near and incorporate into their daily lives. Many of the previously mentioned projects provide the groundwork for achieving the goal of creating an interconnected and multimodal transportation network in the El Dorado Hills Business Park. The transportation plan will play a key role in identifying opportunities to increase transportation options within the business park to achieve the vision of improving jobs-housing balance, creating economic opportunities, and promoting a vibrant and thriving community in El Dorado Hills. The project team is evaluating 3 high-level development scenarios for the business park that can be defined by the land uses within the business park and the supportive transportation infrastructure. The first scenario keeps the current and planned uses in place as a baseline. The transportation system is primarily car-dependent with limited connections to other modes of transportation in the surrounding residential and retail developments. The second scenario looks to create a mix of uses within the undeveloped portions of the business park by adding housing and small amounts of commercial space that is supportive of the types of jobs in and around El Dorado Hills, but especially within the business park. The transportation network in the business park will be retrofitted to include more bicycle lanes and paths as well as improved walking facilities. This scenario anticipates a reduction in trips by cars by allowing people to walk or bike between their place of employment and where they live. The third scenario is also a mixed-use scenario that adds housing and commercial to the undeveloped parcels in the business park but encourages more intensive research and development, manufacturing, and office uses. The goal of Scenario 3 is to provide a similar number of jobs as accommodated by the baseline scenario. The more intense mixed land uses will also enable a higher number of people to live closer to their jobs and to be able to walk or bike. This scenario would also create additional opportunity and increased ridership for the transit system enhancements being planned in El Dorado Hills. The ultimate goal of the Business Park Transportation Plan will be to define projects that enhance the transportation networks around and within the business park to make it better to walk, drive, ride a bicycle, or take transit. Don't forget to check out the rest of this video series. Part 1 provides more background information on the transportation plan and employment trends, and Part 2 shares an overview of El Dorado Hills Business Park today. Register for an upcoming virtual open house on October 22nd by going to the link on the screen. In this virtual open house, you'll be able to provide your feedback on proposed transportation solutions for the business park. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to hearing from you.